looking about making workplaces more accessible and inclusive. So I'd like you to welcome to the stage my colleagues Saira Khan. So you'd like to put your hands together and welcome Saira to the stage. Thank you.
So, hi all, I'm Saira Khan. I'm part of the Fairness, Inclusion and Respect team, and so I have helped with my colleague Saira, and Ian and a few other people to put this conference together, working with our clients, which was a great pleasure to do, and it's been really fun, and I'm really glad that you've all come here today. And I also just wanted to give a special shout out to all our speakers who are joining us, one for the people for this panel that I'll be leading, but also everyone else. It's been really great to wonderful working with you all. So now let's get into the presentation. So we collected data on policies implemented by organisations this year, and we've observed some notable trends. Monitoring diversity, equal pay and reasonable adjustments have all seen increase compared to last year. However, all other policies have seen a decline. We've further broken down this data into organisation tiers. The majority of small organisations fall into tier 2 and 3, and it is commonly assumed that small organisations tend to have fewer policies in place. While this is not always true, tier 3 organisations generally show lower adoption rates for most policies, particularly in areas like training and promotion and flexible working. Tier 2 organisations have had the highest percentage for policies related to monitoring diversity. However, this is not fully reflected in the data due to significant proportions of unknowns responses from Tier 2 organisations. It's crucial that we support small and medium enterprises in implementing and understanding policies. We must help them recognise the importance of these policies, ensuring that they are embedded into business processes rather than treated as checkbox exercises. The average gender pay gap for 2024 has increased slightly to 19.2%, up from 18.8% in 2023. This means that, on average, men earned 19.2% more than their female counterparts. A total of 66 organisations reported their gender pay gap this year. In addition, we inquired whether organisations planned or intended to collect this data in the future, given that this is only a legal requirement for organisations with over 250 employees. Of the responses, 302 organisations indicated they would not be collecting this data, while 186 stated they intended to. The industry gender pay gap is notably higher than the UK's national average, which stands at 13.1%. This year, 15 organisations reported their ethnicity pay gap, revealing an average gap of 15.7%, an increase from last year, which was 13.8%. While this is lower than the UK national average, 19.4%, it's important to note that the sample size is relatively small, which may limit the accuracy of the results. However, 96 organisations have indicated that they plan to collect ethnicity pay gap data in the future. Also, the Labour Party has drafted the Equality, Race and Disability Bill, which proposes that companies with more than 250 employees will be required to publish their ethnicity pay gap as part of their broader efforts to tackle racial inequality and promote workplace equality. This could lead to increased reporting in the coming years. As for the disability pay gap, only 3 organisations reported their data this year, which is too small a sample size to establish a reliable figure. However, 84 organisations have expressed intent to collect this data in the future, and we hope this will enable the development of a benchmark in the future years. So just to go over, 477 said no, do not collect or intend to collect for the ethnicity pay gap. 96 said intended and 15 reported. And then for disability, 500 said that they do not collect or intend to collect this data. 84 said that they did intend and 3 reported. And then just looking at this last slide, between 2019 and 2024, the data on employee sexual orientation disclosure revealed several key trends. Heterosexual identification has declined, dropping from 45.9% in 2019 to 41.3% in 2024, which is notably lower than the national average of 89.4%. LGBTQIA+ representation has seen modest growth, reaching 2.46% in 2024, moving closer to the Office for National Statistics (ONS) and working age estimate of 3.9. It is encouraging to see that these organisations are using the expanded options for individuals to identify with. So the unknown rates remain high, which is a theme that has been throughout this entire look at the data. It peaks at 59.6% in 2021 and now stands at 49.12% in 2024. What I prefer not to say is at 7.1%, marking it as the second lowest percentage for this category since 2020. This suggests that when individuals are asked to disclose, they're likely to provide their information. These trends point to a growing diversity and increasing willingness to disclose sexual orientation. However, the continuing rates of high unknown data sets highlights the need for organisations to collect this data and implement more supportive policies to encourage transparency and foster a safe and inclusive environment for all employees. So that's